This is 37 Terrino. There's, of course, the front of the house with the triple garage. Have a slight alcove sticking out on the front of the garage, and then there's a side walk going down beside the house that connects with the patio in the back. And here's a 360 of the neighborhood. Terrino is on the Granada golf course. There's a water feature back there. And of course, on Terrino, houses are only on one side of the street. The other side is actually common space and the back of houses that face Madeiras. And so inside, as you come in the front door, there is a dry bar there. Then a hallway going down to the guest bedroom. And then in this open concept area, here's the kitchen to the left. Coffee bar here. Propane stove. Large island with seating. There's the bank of windows over the back, and here's the den with built-ins. Right there, the door next to the front door, that is a guest bathroom. Here's a close-up of that. It has a nice vanity in it. All right, back to the kitchen. Panning right here is the coffee bar, granite countertops. Got some cabinetry. Refrigerator that does not stick out beyond that wall. That's always good. There's a microwave over the propane stove. And here is the island area. There's the dishwasher down at the other end. Single sink. And across there is the den area. All right, as we go out of the kitchen back this way, here's the pantry. Very deep, very large, very spacious. Then going to the other side of the kitchen, we see the dining area here. There's the door to the master suite. Here's the dining area. A wonderful bank of windows looking out to the golf course beyond the deck balcony. Built-in bookcases. A propane fireplace, gas log fireplace. They have their TV mounted above the fireplace, as you see. And plenty of room for the furniture, a lot of large furniture, but plenty of room for it. There's the front door back there. And from here, we'll go out to the deck. There again is the table again. And out to the balcony deck. You're looking at the water feature there in Granada. Room for plenty of furniture out here. Great view over the golf course. All the back of the house is vinyl siding. Again, lots of windows to get views from any place in the back of the house. The wood roofing there in this gabled area of the deck. All right, now going down to the guest bathroom. I'm sorry, the laundry. And that door there at the end of the laundry goes to the garage. From the laundry, I love this arrangement. You can go into the walk-in closet for the master suite. So if you come in dirty, get rid of those clothes and go into the closet. From here, you can go directly into the master bathroom. Great built-ins in here and a lot of room, wonderful flooring. Now here's the master bath, soaker tub, large art glass window there next to it. And I have two separate vanities, single sink vanity on this side, single sink vanity on this side, and then again the shower here. You have the controls on this end and the head on the other, so you can adjust the water without getting squirted with cold water. But you have a typical shower head and a rain shower head as well. And the water closet down there. Then you go from there into the bedroom. You have coffered ceilings. As you see, the door leads out to the dining area. Windows looking out on the water hazard Granada golf course there. Plenty of room for plenty of furniture. And we step back out into the great room living area. From here, we're going to go into the guest areas. Now this door right here is the door to the stairwell leading to the lower level. And then we pass through here. And here is the guest bedroom that has a window looking out the front of the house. Standard room. Back down the hallway and just past the linen closet. Here is the bathroom. Regular walk-in shower, single vanity sink, marble or granite countertops. And then from here, we go to the second guest bedroom. This one with double windows looking out over the golf course again. Double door closets, and then it has its own entrance into that bathroom. Same one we passed in the hallway a while ago with the walk-in shower and the single vanity. Stairwell is right there in that hallway. Has two parts to it. So as soon as you come down the stairwell into the downstairs area, there is a dining area right here to the right. And pressing on from there, you're into the great room proper. You have a seating area over there, billiard table over here. They have an additional refrigerator over here. There's no kitchen over there, just a refrigerator. A working desk set up right here. And another dining area over here. That is a cedar plank wall on the back of the house. That is the part of the house that is facing toward the golf course. So you have this great seating area and a large screen TV. Billiard area is back behind. We're on the opposite side of that seating area. And as we pan around, there's another working desk here, work area. So that's the second desk downstairs. And here is the door that leads outside to, I think will be the east side of the building. There's a retainer wall right there with a drop off to the ground level. And that's a walkway that goes up to the driveway, up around the front of the garage. All right, so back by the billiard table, open this door, and here is the air handler and some storage area. And then back in this dining area, here's another storage area. This is where you would be coming, the staircase would be right next to this. There's you see the slope of the staircase there. And then from there, we turn into the downstairs kitchen. There's no oven here, and there's no dishwasher here, but there's a flat top stove, glass top stove, microwave, dishwasher, stainless steel sink, refrigerator. Let's pan around and get a look at all that. Good operating kitchen for downstairs guests. Here's a bedroom. It also has a cedar wall like the great room does. Has a window looking out to the golf course. We go back into the kitchen area, turn to the left. Here is downstairs bathroom with a walk-in shower. And then coming out of there and going on, here's another den area. Oh, it could be an office. It's kind of stuck back in the corner here all to itself, so it's a dedicated space, but has windows looking out to the golf course as well. They're using this as sort of a private TV viewing room. It could almost be a private den. This whole suite area down here could be an in-law suite, or it could be an area for a housemaid to live in. And this door goes outside. I guess it could also be used for rental because you could have this access to it without the renters having to come in through the main house. But that goes up to the driveway. In the other direction, it leads out to the flagstone patio. Very nice down here. Pan around on the golf course a little bit. And here's the patio. So the balcony deck is above. Vinyl siding back here. Downstairs patio is shaded by the balcony. There's steps that go down to a fire pit. There is no direct access to this from the great room. It's either from this far side down here or from that small living area on the other end that we came out. Retainer wall here, drop off about 3 feet down to the ground. There's the door that comes out of the great room. That's right next to that working desk and close to where the theater is at, the large screen TV is at. I'm down by the fire pit now, looking back at the house. So you see the high sitting over the balcony deck, built-in fire pit, nice retainer wall. Everything's gravel, no grass here to mow. And then there's the golf course right next to you. There's just a picture of it. So you get a sense of what it looks like from the golf course. Here's the flagstone patio. Nice work. It looks really good. There's the walkway up to the front of the house by the side door. Here's the garage. 3 bays. Only 2 bays are being used. They have a lot of stuff in here along the side. No workbench anywhere, and no real storage in here to speak of, except in the space along the walls. Now, like I said, there's plenty of space in other places. There's the access to the attic right there. And that is 37 Terrino.